Hello everyone, welcome to Slay the Spire. I thought while there's a revival of my Invisible Ink series going on, I might as well do some Slay the Spire as well. You know, amp up the nostalgia. I do still regularly play Slay the Spire off camera. Just like, not amazing at it, but I'm fine. But I thought actually it'd be interesting to like play it daily, which is a thing I can't remember if I've ever done on camera, and I'm not usually that into it, but you know, some of them could be fun. Today seems fairly vanilla and maybe not that exciting, but why not? And it gives you a nice, like, kind of, I don't know, limited window where it's like, yeah, it makes sense to just play one daily a day. Anyway, I'll try to actually finish a run in one video. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, I guess the music went funny because I moved the window. Anyway, so we're Ironclad. We start with an extra rare relic, and we can get purple cards, but only 2. It's like I've seen really strong dailies. This one seems kind of weak, but purple cards are pretty good, I guess. Thread and Needle, it's a good relic. I don't have any in my deck at the moment, right? Yeah. Right, I don't even have to make a whale choice. I just get to go wherever I want. And it's Ascension 0, so you can kind of do whatever you want. The most elites you can get is 2. And we can do that on the left or the right. On the left we get a shop. And 1 fire. And we get this 1 fire and no shops on the right. But we do get a lot more question marks over there. We'll go right. I don't know. I guess, like, I don't really know how you're supposed to optimize for score in dailies. And I'm not really going to try to do that. But I suppose, like, probably I should try to, the music's a little loud, isn't it? There we go. I should probably try to, like, if I really wanted to optimize, I could maybe take more fights and fewer question marks, get points for fights? I don't know. Wild Strike is great. Yeah, gimme. Sure, I mean, it's... Give me... we're not getting to a shop anytime soon. This would be like the swingy play. I'll just take this, whatever. Give me the gold. I'm not going to need the health on Ascension 0. Ironclad. So these... We're certainly playing one of each of these, and then it's like... I'm pretty sure I can get out of this with 0 damage. Oh, I have Thread and Needle. I could have just attacked. As you can see, I'm bad at this game, but it's fine. Reach Heaven. Huh. I haven't often thought about how well that fits into an Ironclad deck. It's probably fine. You like 2-cost cards, because being able to spend your energy usefully is important. See you later, idiot. Probably pass. Gaining Mantra is kind of a funny idea, but I don't think we're gonna get that much. And Heavy Blade with no strength, like, yeah, it costs. It's 14 attack for 2, which is slightly better than 2 strikes, but I'm just not gonna do that. Give me the relic, please. I don't care what it costs. Okay, Smooth Stone, great also. Oh, maybe I should have taken a power potion. I don't really need it, I think. That's a funny question. Is it better to, like, bash and get a free turn of the opponent being vulnerable? Or to... I think we wanna Reach Heaven, because not only does it do more damage, but it shuffles a really strong card into the deck. And then we can just block until it's time to actually play. Yeah, I did need to play all those if I wanted to take 0 damage. Now we can play this when the opponent is vulnerable, which is nice. And I think we're happy to... Wild Strike? Yeah, I don't mind the wound this turn, and in a few turns it won't matter anymore. How much is this? 16 and 14 is 30. Okay, fine. Probably could have managed that fight better somehow, but you don't really have to on Ascension 0. These both suck. Regal Pillow. Okay, sure. So what is... Right. It doesn't shuffle through Violence Plus like it used to long ago. Now the only way to make upgraded cards during combat is supposed to be, what is that? Master Reality? Is that what that card is called? I think so. So I could do 10 and 9 would be 19, but I'd rather get a block in. And then I guess I'll reach heaven on this guy. And we don't need a second block because of Thread and Needle. Conclude is great. By the way, Slime Boss, okay. Even greater against Slime Boss, probably. Art of War, totally fine. Obviously, you usually take the max HP here. Is this the kind of run where you could, where taking a relic would be good? I don't think so. We don't have any particular curse mitigation. I still have lots of cards I want to remove. So I'd rather remove those instead of removing a curse. Obviously we fight the mushrooms. Oh my god, Conclude is gross. Probably just take an attack potion as well, and then... So if Conclude... It's what, 16? 12. So if I'm doing 12 damage, then the difference between 10 and 12 is actually a lot, right? Because I could use it to kill this guy. So I will take the Searing Blow and not worry so much about getting a through violence into my deck. And hang on. Yeah, I could do 24, but that doesn't actually kill anybody. So I will go ahead and block here for 1. And this actually full blocks, right? Because of the Thread and Needle? I'm getting vulnerable, but it's still only 9. Nice. Again, blocks for 10, perfect. Odd Mushroom. Oh yeah, that's right, that's the vulnerable thing. Okay, we're not going to be in Calm very much, but Shrug is gross. I fought like mushrooms for hours. 12, 18, doesn't kill anything. But I only need 1 block. I mean, I guess the best way to reduce damage might be Triple Strike? No, I think I can shrug it off and kill this guy, and then you'll be attacking for 12. I'll block 10, and if I draw another defend, which is not likely, I guess. Okay. But this does mean, I guess, that I can now still kill you after blocking? Yeah, nice. go. It's not a great draw, but I don't think I'm really excited to play a power potion here. I mean, I could. But I don't need it, right? We should be doing just fine against Slime Boss. So I don't have to like... And you get full heal at the end of the act. Yeah, I think vulnerable is more important than shuffling a good attack in. I should have enough attacks. 18 and 15 would be plenty. That's why Wild Strike is so great. Oh, now we get the Omamori. Very funny. Pass? Is there any reason to want Headbutt? Actually, Evaluate is not bad. It's a pretty weak block, but, you know, Insight is a fine card. Obviously, give me the gold. And we'll rest up. And upgrade probably Conclude? Sure. I mean, like, should I take the power potion? I feel like I should. Just like on principle, because it's a boss and I even have an Entropic Brew behind it, but as I said, I don't think I really need it. So, like, why not save it? I could attack for 18, but I actually think it might be better to just like keep Art of War on and not have to put a wound into my draw pile. And then I can do some cool stuff like this. A lucky draw, of course. Now, I suspect, you know, if I really wanted to, yeah, I could do 48 damage, which would bring you down below 70, so I could avoid this 35, but that's not really what I want to do. I want to save up for a good split in a bit, with, like, maybe multiple through violences and you being vulnerable, for example. Okay. So, I guess you're not going to be vulnerable, huh? I could wait, but I kind of want to play this Reach Heaven card. Maybe I don't need to. Just play a couple slimes and pass. And then we get to bash through violence, hopefully. Yeah. Especially because we have Insight. But... there you go. That's a good split. Conclude? No conclude. Alright, but I mean, I guess this is just plenty. Alright, yeah, nice easy fight. Another power potion is my reward. Double tap? Ugh. We're certainly, I mean, are we taking Barricade? Is there any reason for that? We don't have any synergy with it right now, aside from the fact that I kind of want to play Evaluates and Shrugs, and I have Art of War, so maybe devoting an entire turn to blocking won't be as bad. Like, Barricade is a card I don't understand very well. Obviously, I know how it works, but, like, when do you want it and how do you play with it? Like, if you take it in a deck that already does a ton of blocking, it's like, well, you don't really need the Barricade. It's for, like, when you have spiky blocking that you want to smooth out. And I guess Plated Armor also synergizes a bit with it. I'll try it. It should be interesting. I don't know. It's probably bad. I definitely want to keep smithing at all my rest sites, so that's no good. Sozu. I like potions, but my potions are insane right now. You can no longer obtain potions. This doesn't obtain a potion, does it? Let's look that up. Sozu and Tropic Brew. Drinking in Tropic Brew will use it, but its effect is nullified. Okay, so actually, that's kind of sad. I don't know. But I want the energy. I guess I can just act like I only have 2 potions. I think losing the ability to smith at rest sites is just awful. Because I don't need to rest. Yeah, I'll just take Astrolabe, it's fine. Get rid of my strikes. Yeah, I don't need to keep a defend or keep any of these strikes, do I? I have plenty of attacks and I can pick up more. What do we get? Bloodletting plus, okay. Blasphemy plus, now that's exciting. And Rampage plus, totally fine also. Bloodletting plus, well, you know. Bloodletting isn't my favorite card, but we took several expensive cards. Maybe we can make it work. Right side looks pretty good. You get several fires, several elites, and optional shops. Well, 1 shop and... No, 2 optional shops. Nice, okay. So we'll start here. Strictly better than here. Because it's got more options on it. Right, and these potions actually work. So, 3. I can only attack 1 of them for 3. And if I do... Well, I guess Bloodletting plus to defend is still better. Actually, I have to Bloodletting plus if I want to knock one of them down, so fine. And do we want to bash and wild strike the same bird? I assume so, but 6 and 8, yeah, 14 doesn't kill any of them, so... Does it matter which one? We'd be doing 10, no, 5... 18 is 23, and 12. Okay, so the big one, because we're going to kill it. Oh my gosh, they only attack for 5 on this difficulty? I had no idea. Can't afford to play Rampage now, but also it doesn't really matter. Am I gonna actually take damage here? I guess not. As long as I'm willing to just, like, not attack. Which, you know, that's what the Art of War is for, you know? Okay, that's pretty good. This is doing 8 to each of them, so I need to come up with 10 more there. This is 8 and 3, so that's plenty. But I do have to use all of it. Oh! Yeah, I guess I should have played the, not Insight, what is it? Planning? What's that card called? Evaluate. Yeah, Carve Reality is perfect. We love smites. It wasn't plus, was it? For some reason I had this vague memory of green. But no. I want to play all of this, so Bloodletting it is. Right? This defends. And then I want to play these cards? Yeah. And I can play the Smite, or I could try to wait till the opponent is vulnerable. I think I'll just use the energy while I can. Hilarious. I could save the energy for next turn to barricade. But I'm not otherwise going to need the energy for anything. And I don't think barricade is going to be very good in this combat. So let's just spend the energy on an attack. And then we should be able to just Blasphemy into lethal by 1,000,000. Yeah. I don't think we even need the Blasphemy for lethal. There you go, 67. Nope, none of those do anything. Do I want to shop now? I have a lot of gold. Am I gonna hit the shop later? I assume so. And it's sort of nice to hit 2 shops. Yeah, let's go for it. These guys are parked right before a shop. Very clever. I don't mind taking a power potion against these guys. Barricade for free? Probably not all that useful, actually. Which makes me question having put it into the deck. But study is... I mean, insights are good, right? Like, I don't know. I'll take the barricade. We'll see how it goes. This will be a trial run. There you go. Saved 1 block already. Alright, when you have Blasphemy, you always have to check for lethal, because it can be pretty surprising. But it doesn't look like, you know... Even if this were 36 to all enemies, actually that might do it. Oh no, so it doesn't... It triples, doesn't it? Yeah, so let me just check the math. This actually does 16, so... Tripled is... 48, right? Yeah. And then made weak again... You get 3/4 of that. Which is 36. Ah. But Bear doesn't just have 40, he has 49. So if I can draw a couple attacks, then this would be lethal. Well, that should do. And I have bloodletting for energy if I need it. Let's just double check. It would be an embarrassing way to die, right? So we bash Bear while in Blasphemy. Yeah, I mean that. Okay, that's all you need. There's 2 extra attacks just in case. $36 to all enemies. Just in case. Just in case 35 is more than 36, I'll play 1 more attack. Strength potion's fine. True Grit or Halt? Halt is probably bad. True Grit is okay, I guess, especially with Barricade, maybe? I don't know. Give me some sick relics, please. Barricade's on sale, hilarious. Vidra is fine. Ori might be fine. I don't have Courier, so it's not like these are refreshing, right? Yeah. I don't really need a meal ticket. So I could Orrery, or I could save the money for the next shop, which is pretty soon. You know, am I dying to add more cards? Not really. So let's just take Vajra and remove another strike. And that's it from this shop. Great. Upgrade my Barricade, maybe, so it becomes playable? Sure. And I think getting 4 extra block out of this card is good. The Shrug might have been a better choice. I'm like a little overdoing it on defense, I think, but I don't know. Seems okay. Wallop is kind of fun. I don't have Wrath, which makes it worse. I do have Barricade, which, so like the block shouldn't go to waste, hopefully. But none of this is that appealing. I mean, I don't know, I guess Shockwave could be strong. I'll try Shockwave. I probably ought to take Inflame as well, no? It was like out of attacks. I am really overdoing it on the removal too. I was thinking a Bag of Marbles, but I don't know. It's not like I kill people on the first turn very much. Yeah, I think I'll leave Wallop where it is. Fairy in a bottle. No thanks. And just smith up the Shockwave. Tori, sure, fine. Great, maybe? Well, we're almost certainly playing Shockwave Plus and Shrug. Should I play a Power Potion along with that? Or a Strength Potion maybe later in the combat? Figuring that Power is good against a boss? Because if we're playing a Power Potion, we should play it first, and then maybe it would influence these or make me change my mind about what I play or whatever. But I don't think I'm gonna play one. When did I get... Oh, Red Mask is what's making them weak. Yeah, okay, fair enough. God, they attack for so little. I mean, they're still gonna get through, barely. When they're both weak and also you're on a lower ascension than usual, it's like quite noticeable. And I can get Art of War to go off this way. Why do I have more energy? Oh, Art of War went off last turn too. I see. Or this turn it gave me the energy because last turn I didn't attack. So I'm doing a lot of not attacking, which is maybe not ideal long term. Ouch. Would have preferred to keep that one. That was a really nice way to finish the fight. Okay, so the fact that I have no attacks and I just gave away in my whole deck, like no attacks, I just gave away my Blasphemy is a little embarrassing. Ugh, I'm even letting this guy get... Actually, am I? Can I kill him now? No. Not after having played that block. I should have drawn first, obviously. Yeah, this is 22. This is 35. Oh, I can kill him. Why? Oh, do I have... Right, I have Odd Mushroom. I keep forgetting Odd Mushroom. So I could have killed him if I hadn't blocked. What a dummy. Good work, Tori. I just didn't really imagine that killing him would be an option is the thing. With Bloodletting, we're surely struggling here. Okay, fine. So, how do we combine? Obviously, this is killing the last guy. This is doing 13. this with vulnerability, we're adding, what, 3/4? Which is 15, so it's 34? 34 and 13 is 45. So it wouldn't kill either of them. So whichever one we attack will also be the one we use through violence on, so I guess it should be this guy? Alright, I mean, not too bad an elite fight. Definitely I could have done things better. Ah, that looked like lethal, but I guess it wasn't. Whoops. Oh, I was weak. I didn't read the numbers on the cards. I just, like, assumed it was enough. I think Windmill Strike is quite good, because I don't have that many attacks, and I like the ability to wait on attacks. Let's take Warpaint first, just to see if it somehow influenced my decision. Shockingly, it has not. So we can increase it by more. I think I like... Oh god, do I really want to get more block? I don't think so. I like the idea of like this being targetable, but I think that's just like me being a wimp. It does make it better to play with Blasphemy in hand. Yeah, let's go for it. Just so that I can play this without worrying about getting rid of the Blasphemy that's like my way out of every combat. Alright, this is actually probably silly. I should probably just... Oh, I don't have enough energy to play 2 cards. Well, now I do. And I can play all the stuff. Yeah, that was obviously a good bloodletting. I should have just planned that from the start. Luckily, I fell into it. Alright, Snecko Eye is all happening, or Snecko stuff is all happening. I should remember this. But is with Barricade, I can just kind of like, all my blocks will smooth out the turns when I am not allowed to block. Ooh, retain and costs 2. You're kidding me. I don't know. Let's just let the Barricade take care of things. Do I have lethal here? 23, 33. What am I drawing? Oh, yeah, that should do it. There's no reason to care about how I get lethal as long as I just kill him. Empty body, 10 block. No thanks. I already have too many kind of boring block cards. I don't think Barricade is going to do much for me here. So let's just dump it. Oh, you know what? I probably should take a potion against this guy. Yeah, okay, I missed a little damage. Missed 2 damage. So we're just kind of waiting for triple whatever I have in hand to be lethal. It might already be. Let's see. If I wanted to play all the attacks in my hand, it would cost me... Oh, I have bloodletting, so I would have enough. This would be 9 and 12 is 21, 32, 50? Okay, so I don't quite have lethal yet. Therefore, we block. And now we should have lethal, right? Next turn. Yeah, with conclude and a smite, this is definitely it. Right, and I can play it all. Yeah. Oh, also he's vulnerable. Oh, when I was counting out my damage on that other turn, I did have lethal because he was vulnerable. Pass. Headbutt could be cute, but I don't really have any cards I'm that desperate to play over and over again. Oh, he got me. Hey, that's how you counter Frail. You block on the previous turn. Got him. Why do I have 5 energy? Happy Flower. Kind of wish I had a bit more draw. On the other hand, I guess I at least have Barricade, so there's that. I'm not quite defended. I'd like to play one more block if possible. I only have 3 plated armor now. I don't think more attacks are that important. I don't know, do I have lethal? No. Maybe I should have attacked though. And be closer to having lethal now. But like, yeah, this is lethal. I don't have to count it. Okay, I thought I might have to play more than one attack. Disarm is great. Flurry of Blows is awful. Now, Disarm is not going to be that amazing against Automaton, of course. I'll just take Inflame. I will drink the Power Potion. You know, do we need it? Maybe, maybe not. But we kind of should spend our potions at some point. I guess this turn is pretty simple. Play all the cards that do something. And I guess I could Entropic Brew at this point, right? I shouldn't get a potion here. Yeah, let's go for it. On the one hand, you kind of want to wait to Entropic Brew in case, like, you get 3 potions you don't want to spend, and then soon after you get a combat reward that gives you a potion. You're like, ah, I wasted one. But I think it's worth knowing what your potions are, and that sort of outweighs that. So do we want to just like focus him down with Blasphemy and like just save up a bunch of retain stuff until we can kill him in one turn and not worry about the little guys? How likely is it that I can come up with, you know, basically 100 damage in a single attack and then triple that in a single turn? It doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon, right? Like, 100 damage in my cards is not much, so I have to actually chip him down. But every card that I play only counts like 1/3 towards the actual like goal total of 100, right? So I don't know. I don't have Barricade on yet. Does that matter? I don't know. I mean, I guess with Smites, actually, getting to 100 might not be that unreasonable. What else do I have that applies debuffs? Is it just Bash? No, I also have Shockwave, which almost doubles damage, and so getting to 50 should be very fast, right? Yeah, let's just bash him and give myself more, like, insight. Okay, that's nice. I have one more insight in here? Yeah. And Through Violence is coming, along with Shockwave. I feel like that might already be lethal. So let's just play some attacks. I'm not overdrawing here. I have 4 retained cards. Oh yeah, what cards did they take from me anyway? Oh, Barricade. I don't care. All right, so this seems like it should be close to lethal, right? Oh, I don't have the... Oh, I can insight into it, though. So suppose I played a Shockwave Plus. Okay, first of all, suppose I played Blasphemy. Oh, it's a Happy Flower turn as well. Suppose I played Blasphemy. I would then have 6 energy to spend on cards. I could spend 2 on a Shockwave, 2 on this. I could play Through Violence and Smite. So how much damage would that be with it before multipliers? 24, 39, 55. Tripled is 100. 65, right? But then put through vulnerable of 3/4 of 4/3, or sorry, 7/4, I guess. So what is 165 times 7/4? 165 times 7 over 4. 288? That seems pretty good. Right? Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. Yeah, so let's just add everything up real quick. 16 and 24 is 40, 55. So we could actually say, you know, 55 times 3 times this, which is still 288. And he will be vulnerable because this applies the vulnerable second. Yeah, let's go for it. I can play this first, I guess. And I mean, I guess I could play the rest in case I get more efficient attacks. But I don't really care. This helps. It makes me feel more comfortable, though. Yeah, 60, 48, sure. So that's a good finisher. Oh, I even have energy left over to play attacks with? I thought I only had enough to play one of these, but doesn't matter. Super dead. I should have maybe controlled Happy Flower. Now I finally have something that makes me care about how I finish fights. Ooh. I mean, I think you're supposed to take Wish and, like, try to grind out some gold for the points on the daily. If I really cared about points, I'd be playing more quickly. And it's not, like, completely insane to take Master Reality, because I do have, like, Reach Heaven and Carve Reality. But I don't think that's a good enough reason. To, like, have to draw this and then spend an energy on it is just not worth it. I'll take Wish. I don't think we want Pandora's Box, really. All my cards are fine, including my defense, which are mostly upgraded. Velvet Choker is probably great, right? I usually am a big fan of Velvet Choker, because you don't play more than 6 cards very often. I'm just a little bit hesitant because of my Blasphemy turns. You might, like, I spent more than 6 cards on that turn, I think. was mostly, I guess, because of my insights, which came from study, which isn't in my deck. In almost every combat except, like, at the end of a combat, I'm not playing 6 cards. And even at the end, I rarely do, right? Like, how many did I play that turn? I played Blasphemy, Insight, and then I played another Insight for fun, but I didn't have to. I put Blasphemy, Insight, Shockwave, Windmill Strike, and then, like, an attack or two. I still didn't play more than 6 cards, even at that. So I think Choker is great here. You know, if I have Choker and Happy Flower and Art of War all go off and I can't play, like, 7 cards, it'll be a little bit of a bummer. But this should be very good in most turns of most combats. In all turns of most combats. And, like, okay, we might want to aim a little bit more towards picking up big cards and some draw, but I've been trying to do that anyway, because it's just generally good practice. Alright. Elite time. Where the hell are the elites? They're all at the top? Okay, well, if you want to, you have to go over here, and I do want to, and there's a shop here with a fire in front of it, so we'll go this way. We could come from here also if we wanted another shop. I'll just go this way. Give me more question marks. Block first, barricade, and I think a conclude would do nicely. Here, I think we just block for everything to keep Art of War active, and barricade carries it over. We just wait for these cards to be lethal. Might be now, actually. Should be, right? Look at all this stuff. Yeah, let's not count it. It's lethal. Right, I'll have 8 energy. More than enough. I actually can't play all my cards. But I'm pretty sure this, like, doubling the damage of everything is good. Yeah. As you can see, we had plenty left over. Once again, messed up Happy Flower. All of these are better than Blessing of the Forge. These are all bad? Question mark? Yeah, I don't need more energy, I need more draw. Oh, I forgot to also consider Choker. That would have been an embarrassing way to die, huh? Oh. I mean, we could take the boss. It would be no problem. But I think you don't do that on the daily because you get to grind out more goodies on the way. More points. I haven't gotten that event in forever. Kind of funny to get it the one time I don't want it. You guys are attacking for 12? I guess this is enough to block. And then I'll just barricade and block some more. I know, missing out on a conclude is maybe dumb, but this way I get the barricade and the Art of War value. We'll wish for gold. Alright, I would appreciate it if you didn't do 100 damage to me, though. I know it's not 100. It's 30 or something, right? Yeah. Alright, I maybe made a mistake by being quite this greedy. $16, 19, and 12 are the numbers I have to work with. So I guess you put the 19 and 12 together. I don't think disarming him actually works, because it's not an attack. Ow. Oh, ignored Happy Flower again. Sash Whip. Making enemies weak is pretty cool. Sure. Oh, it's a shop. Or a Calcum Barricade is pretty bad. I don't think I need a Peace Pipe for any reason. Brimstone is funny, but is it good? Like, usually it's bad. It's especially bad because of the heart, which we're not fighting here, right? So maybe it's playable here? And it kind of ties in with my Blasphemy idea. Right? It makes it faster to get to the point where you can just kill the enemy. We have more shops coming up, right? Specifically this one. So I don't have to buy just any old relic that's tolerable. But I think this is actually maybe good. And Shrug is good also because it's draw and block. Mostly draw. And actually I'll take a Pommel Strike as well. Draw and attack is fine. Adding smites every turn. Well, I mean, it does accelerate the kind of Blasphemy thing. Sure, there you go. I'll go broke at this shop. Oh, gotta go through this, huh? I think we like disarming this guy, right? And so I may as well pommel first. And play all the attacks. Wish for gold, inflame, defend? The defend only blocks one, it's probably not worth doing. It also retains my plated armor at max, but I don't think that's a huge priority. The other thing I could do would be just reach heaven here and not block at all, or inflame. Yeah, I think actually getting one of these in my deck might be worth more than 3 strength. But this way I get Art of War as well. Alright, seems fair. Oh my god, I forgot about Brimstone. Everything's just getting to be pretty large already. I'm pretty sure you don't play the Smite here, because it's just so much better when you draw Blasphemy. And you can do something sort of useful with the energy instead. Okay, this ought to do it? 90... And what is this? A little bit less than 90? I guess we don't have it yet. Okay, you live another turn. But that should be the limit. Right? Am I like weak or anything? No, so yeah, this is 120 already, so let's just go with this. There's Happy Flower. I can wait. There's Happy Flower. So let's just barricade up a bit. Well, I don't know. I mean, this card's fine. There you go. That's my turn. How do you like them apples? I'll Insight here, just to get it out of my hand, so I can hold more smites. Why wouldn't I conclude? I don't know. Can I block all of this? 9, 9... Yes, easily. now Blasphemy is a bit of overkill. But this is the, this is the Time Eater plan. Just hang out for a little bit and then play one attack for 200 damage. We should probably actually just not bother attacking during the middle phases of the game, in fact. Clothesline is, you know, it's a big weak. Maybe safety is more exciting. I don't know. I often have trouble spending my energy, sort of. So that's what, like, Clothesline would be cool for. But this is the same, except it blocks, which I care more about for the boss, because I have my lethal plan already. My wildest dreams, please. Oh, actually, maybe more draw from Pommel Strike. Nah. Gold, gold, gold. Hey, it's gold. Well, good thing we spent everything at that last shop, huh? We're gonna be filthy rich again by the time we get to the next one. Do I have a lantern or something? No, I have Happy Flower. I'm so smart. It's so nice that I did this for myself. I could remove this, by the way. It's pretty awful almost all the time now. I'm obviously exhausting it now, but I could... If I had a chance to remove a card from my deck, that would be the one. Ah, Order. I always forget. I should really have played the Bash last, so that Sash Whip would be on. It doesn't matter because I have Carved Reality anyway. I battle him? I guess I do. Okay. We should have lethal next turn, right? Times like 100? Yeah. So we'll just conclude here and save all the smites for the big turn. Nope. Pommel. Nah, I don't need another Pommel. I don't think we're killing this guy. I mean, maybe actually could. With Blasphemy. But I guess we just shuffle good stuff into the deck. Insight could be bad with Choker, of course, but almost all the time it'll be good. This is a horrible draw. Thank you, Insight. Probably playing the Windmill Strike, actually. I don't have Barricade on, so I can actually afford a disarm here. Plated Armor gets me the block. He's still vulnerable, so this just about does him in. So I should be able to afford Barricade. Yeah. Okay, I think it was optimistic to say that I might kill him with Blasphemy. Maybe if I were putting more strikes into my hand, smites into my hand, maybe it would be realistic, but it doesn't seem to be happening as things are actually going. Unless... I mean, you would kind of have to... Yeah, I don't have nearly enough. Okay. This is my last turn, so we can clearly afford Divinity. It's like just free. You don't have to think about it at all. Wish for gold? I keep messing up the Sash Whip, but it doesn't matter. Alright, we only got halfway there. Swift Potion, that's what I'm looking for. Instead of, say, Speed. That seems like not what I want? Yeah, all of that is not what I want. Oh! Bag of Prep is good. Don't really think we need the boot. Medkit? I mean, I guess it's fine. Ragnarok? It's a big attack. We like those for some turns. Strength Potion is probably better than, like, Snecko Oil. Randomizing the cost of cards in your hand is kind of scary when you might end up with, like, a totally useless retain card. I'll take Ragnarok, it's fine. Akabeko could make it exciting as well. I forget if I mentioned this. And I can't remove a card. And I don't want any of that. And I don't want any of these. And I don't want this. Alright, see ya. Well, we get the barricade and battle him out early, I guess. Probably worth bloodletting to do a couple things here, right? Yeah. In particular, vulnerable and weak. And then... do I want a smite, or... like... I think so, right? Cycling around to the rampage is probably not going to happen, so we'll just add another smite. Finally! Choker went off, and we still couldn't, like... it still didn't hurt. I think this is the first time all game Choker's gone off. Definitely glad I picked it. I don't think I need to apply more weak, so I'll inflame first. Alright, fine. I'll play one smite to get some weak. And to keep my hand from getting too overfull. Is this lethal? Like, probably not? $16 times 5 is already 80. If we triple it, it's 240. We've got a bunch more damage. It might be lethal. But I want to wait till next turn anyway, right? Well, I won't have Ragnarok next turn, I guess. I'll have more smites and stuff. Ah, we wanted to wish for gold. No more shops coming, but we like gold. So, do we have lethal? It kind of seems like we should, right? It's a little hard to calculate his like slow impact, so I'm just going to count how much we can do without this. So this without it. So this would be 27 times 3 is 81, and 25. 81 and 75 is like 150 something. Okay, maybe not enough. He would be slowed, but not by enough to like double our damage. Oh, wait. It's 81 for each smite, not for all of them together. Okay, this is super lethal. Now, the really greedy play is, can I afford to play Wish? I think I can. Because this smite is actually already like 89. It's 90, right? Like... and they're just going to get stronger, 10% for every card. So, okay, keep in mind these are doing, like, 54 without his slow. Or vulnerable. Right, so they're... What's their... It's hard to, like... multiply things by, like, divide by 1.1 and then multiply by 1.2. So just, like, look at the damage that a smite should do. A smite... We have 12 strength. Oh. So, I guess this would be doing... They normally do 18 or something, don't they? I have 12 strength, and then it's being tripled, so that's 36 strength, kind of, right? Yeah. Let's just look up. Slay the Spire. Smite. There you go. Smite. 12 damage. Okay. Why does that matter exactly? Because 12 plus 12 is 24. And then it's being tripled. Why does it say 54 then? Huh? Alright, I'm just gonna not worry about the gold. It's like, you know, we would be playing 2 fewer smites, and maybe having... Yeah, we could afford 1 fewer smite, but not 2 fewer, I think. Whirlwind Akabeko is a little late. We're probably not going to actually activate it very often. Let's just skip that. Pen Nib, by the way, that's exciting. Oh yeah, remove Bloodletting. It almost never does anything. Every so often you draw it together with multiple expensive cards, but usually I don't. I mean, Akabeko is looking pretty hot right now, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe I should have just, like, put out the barricade and not... Like, that's a really strong play, but I didn't need a strong play. What I just did, so I don't know. Like, it was a very front-loaded play, I guess. Like, it was a play that did a lot right then. It killed, but did I need that? Could I have afforded to just, like, play more defensively and deal with the daggers later? I don't know. I'm gonna just let Art of War go off rather than hit her. What is going on here? Do I have lethal? 23 and 18 is a lot. Okay, yes, I do. Do I have... Can I wait? 11... It's a little hard to wait. Let's just kill it. Right? So I spent all 6 energy blocking. I can't do that, but this would be 17, 18 actually, because we have dexterity. 18 and 18 is 36. I guess we just block easily. Oh, and this also blocks. And we get to add another smite. I assume I can still manage to wait another turn? Easily? Oh! I ruined Pen Nib. Do I have any ways to deal damage that aren't attacks? I don't think I do, right? Yeah, boo. Wasn't even thinking of Pen Nib, obviously. Calipers? Okay, it's kind of like... You know, we already have that. More Reach Heaven? Sure. Poor Regal Pillow, never getting any use at all. Making this innate might be good. Just to make sure we can get those smites stacking up. By the time we get to, yeah. By the time we get to Blasphemy, we should have lethal. Well, by the time we get to the bottom of the deck, let's say. Not getting any perfects is a little bit embarrassing. For, you know, I guess that's a big thing you should be focusing on for the daily. Maybe I could have drawn and hit defend or something. I'm just gonna go ahead and play a bunch of these to keep my hand. I don't know. I was thinking about like reducing my hand size a bit so I have room to draw stuff. Maybe I should have just kept them because I might have trouble spending all my energy. I don't know. At this point, since we've taken damage, like taking more doesn't really matter. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to Time Eater's time manipulation as well. Okay, is this lethal? Like, it seems like a lot. I would have 7 energy to spend, which is all my attacks. So this is 46 plus 80 is 126 plus 18 is 144. Tripled, yes, that's lethal. Just double check I didn't like accidentally overcount something. 4 and 3 energy is 7, 5, 7. These are 46. This is 80. 126. 144. Tripled. Yes, okay. Great. Time Eater's not going to stop me. Energy's not going to stop me. Choker's not going to stop me. Oh, Pen Nib is going to go off. That should be exciting. So let's save the big one for last. Oh, vulnerable, I forgot. We're gonna kill you before Pen Nib can go off, I think. Nope. Alright, here we go. This is what, 790? No, that doesn't seem right. 720. Yeah. Alright, well, we got him. Sadly, we don't get credit for the full 790, but... Okay, 803. It's fine, it's fine. We got money. No perfects. A couple champions, that's something, I guess. And 6 elites on each floor is about the best you can hope for at Ascension 0. Oh, show me the stats. Run leaderboard? No. Run history? Where? How do you look? Ah, like this. No, I mean, not bad. I don't know. It's pretty early in the daily cycle. Still 20 hours left. But the you know, the top one player got like twice my score. And the top 10 are getting like 50% more. Yeah, I'll take it. Anyway, had fun with the daily. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.